Hey, what is going on, everybody? It's your boy CGD1 here, bringing you guys another video, and today I'm bringing you guys a video on what I believe is the best build in Destiny 2. Now, the build I'm talking about is Arbalest as a primary, Recluse, any power weapon, it doesn't matter, paired with Ophidian Aspects as well of Radiance. Now, let's talk about the main weapon that we are here to showcase. First off, the Recluse. The Recluse is the pinnacle weapon from Season of the Drifter. It is the competitive weapon. In order to obtain this weapon, you have to go through From the Mouths of Babes quest. Now, that is a weird name. First off, that is a very strange name. But this is a weapon where you basically have to win a bunch of Iron Banner or competitive matches, as well as obtain the fabled rank in competitive. Now, I spent a while with some of my clanmates getting to that point, and we were able to get there pretty quick too. Now, let's talk about the perks on this weapon. I know the perk screen already went over, but the perks: polygonal rifling, ricochet rounds, which increases range as well as stability. Then you have Feeding Frenzy, which increases reload speed severely after a kill. Now, the reload is very quick when you proc Feeding Frenzy. And then you got Master of Arms. Kills with any weapon. Now, that could be Kinetic, Power, or the Recluse. Any weapon kill procs Master of Arms. It is honestly a really deadly weapon. First off, we're going to talk about that. This weapon is very quick to kill. The time to kill, I believe, when you have, I think it's Master of Arms. Yeah, I think this is the right time to kill. When you have Master of Arms, it's a 0.67 TTK, which is absurd. That is a crazy time to kill. Let's talk damage on the Recluse. First off, we got the base damage. 19 per crit as well as 11 per body shot. Pretty good damage for a 900 RPM SMG. That's with the current sandbox. When you proc Master of Arms, that damage goes up to 25 per crit as well as 25 per body. So it does 25 damage even, which I didn't think that was right at first, but then after playing with it, I saw, like, yeah, that is correct, and that is crazy. The fact that you can hit 25 damage with a 900 RPM SMG, whether it's a headshot or body shot, is just absurd. So, after playing with this weapon, I obviously fell in love with this weapon. This is an incredible gun. It is definitely worth the grind. I started getting to thinking. Now, Aztecross, as you all probably do know who Aztecross is. If you don't, he's honestly my favorite Destiny YouTuber, next to Dado, him and Dado. Aztecross goes through weapons and tries different builds with different weapons. And I think that I don't use a lot of the builds he talks about because I'm not a Titan player. So I wanted to think of a build that would work for a warlock. Work perfectly for a warlock. Now I got to thinking. I spent a good half hour trying to think of what build would work for this. And as you saw at the title, or not at the title screen, at the perk screen, or the weapon screen, at the beginning of the video, I showed my entire setup. I'm using Dawnblade, Well of Radiance, as well as Ophidian Aspects. Now, I'm using Ophidian Aspects mainly because it increases melee range for one, as well as kind of has a lighter quick draw effect where it readies pretty quickly, readies the weapon quickly, so it's not as fast as quick draw, but it still is very quick. And then you have increases reload speed. Now, when you're up close and personal with a lot of these enemies, it might just be good to get a melee off. especially if you're running Dawnblade with the burn. You could put half your bullets into him, or maybe 10 bullets into him, melee him, and that should take care of him. It's a very strong build. Plus, Well of Radiance gives you health and increased damage, which is very good and very helpful. If you place it right, you can utilize that perfectly. Now, that also got me to thinking, how could we get the most damage out of the Recluse? And I thought, that's why I have Well of Radiance on, because you want to get the most damage out of this weapon. So, you place down Well of Radiance near people. For example, like right here would be a good spot, because people are all around. Place it down, get a kill, proc Master of Arms, while standing in the Well of Radiance. With all that going on, what would the damage be? That's what I want to know. And I spent 3.5 hours trying to figure that out. The damage values for Well of Radiance buff as well as Master of Arms is 33 per crit, 33 per body, which can kill somebody in at least 6 shots, at most 7. That is absurd. The fact that you can kill somebody in 7 shots with this weapon is not right. Plus, you could put 3 bullets in at that point and then melee, and you'll still get the kill. And then you can just keep going. You can keep putting bullets in people. As well as, if you get kills with the weapon, Feeding Frenzy, so you can instantly reload. The fact that this build goes well together so much, as well as having a long-range weapon, because you do not want to have multiple close-range weapons. I tried that. It doesn't work out. So that's why I have Arbalest. It's practically a sniper rifle. Use it, have fun with it, proc Master of Arms when you're far away, and just try and get those people sitting in the back of the map. But the way that this build goes well together and works together is really something you always want to utilize. It's something unreal. I mean, the fact that you can get that much damage output, and this is for PvE too, you can melt through adds in the menagerie like they're nothing with this build. It's amazing. So this is honestly one of the best builds you could ever have in the game. And I definitely recommend trying this weapon. I definitely recommend getting this weapon. This is one of the best. This is the best weapon in the game. Period. PvP or PvE. Now, I would give it a 10 out of 10 obviously in PvP. PvE, 9 out of 10. Mainly just because some raid parts are a little shaky, where it's kind of hard to, you know, get kills. Like Scourge, you have to kill certain enemies, and SMGs don't really work well with it. So, yeah, that's why I would give it a 9 out of 10. But thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys have enjoyed. If you did, hit that like button, subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace!